When it comes to transfer speculation, few names have sparked as much buzz among Liverpool fans in recent months as Alexander Isak. The Newcastle United striker has been repeatedly linked with a move to Anfield, but until now he's remained largely tight-lipped on the subject. That's changed with Isak finally breaking his silence and addressing the rumours head-on, offering an insight that could shape the conversation around one of the most talked about potential deals of the window. Let's break this down in today's video, along with all the other Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. But first, a traditionalist may feel perturbed by Milos Kerkez's decision to choose the number 6 shirt at Liverpool, but the choice was made with family and a former player in mind. The number 6 shirt is traditionally for a deep-lying midfielder, and thus in Liverpool's current squad, it would make more sense on the back of Ryan Gravenberch. In the modern era of personalised numbers though, squad numbers are scarcely representative of a player's role in the side, as there are no longer rules and restrictions. Throughout his club career to date, Kerkez has donned the number 26, number 5, and most recently, number 3 shirt at Bournemouth. And now he dons the number 6 shirt at Liverpool, last worn by Thiago. And the 21-year-old has a reason for the choice. He's quoted by the club website as saying, "I watched a lot of football with my brothers growing up. I used to watch Steven Gerrard. I used to watch John Arne Rice, Robbo and Ronaldo when he played. I always let my brothers choose the numbers where I go to different teams. They were saying I knew Arne Rice at 6. I told them that. They saw that also, so they said 6 is a good number to continue. We're all close. It's normal. They were always with me since day one. I'm the youngest in the family, so they always say the youngest make it the furthest. They push me a lot, and I'm always thankful to my brothers and family." It is not the first time Kerkez has name-checked former left-back Riise since signing, as he declared in his first interview with the club, that watched a lot of clips of the Norwegian. "I watched a lot of videos and he was also a machine player," Kerkez said. Same for Robertson. "I love him a lot. I'm still young, I want to learn a lot and improve and hopefully get on their level one day." Riise initially wore the number 18 shirt at Liverpool before changing ahead of the 2004/05 season following the departure of Marcus Babbel. Liverpool's no number 6 played the 5th most minutes in pre-season, 372, in an early indication that he will start 2025/26 season as Arne Slot's first choice left back. Now, in a huge Isak reveal, Alexander Isak has no intention of playing for Newcastle again, with the striker reported to have informed Eddie Howe of his desire to leave last season. Isak remains out of contention for Newcastle heading into the new campaign and will not play a part in Saturday's Premier League opener against Aston Villa. The Athletic's David Ornstein reports that the Swedish striker is adamant he will never represent the club again after communicating his plan to leave months ago. Ornstein writes that Isak has no desire to reintegrate into the squad, which contrasts with a later, hopeful update from colleague Chris Wall, who writes that Howe will be hoping to coax him back around. For the player himself, the matter is set, and it is maintained that Isak informed Howe of his intention to leave before last season ended. This came following then Director of Football Paul Mitchell telling the 25-year-old's representatives last summer that he would not yet be offered a new contract. It was then decided that the 2024-25 campaign would be his last at St James's Park, and it has been suggested since that a feeling of promises not being kept has motivated Isak to force a transfer. Liverpool are, of course, waiting in the wings following their unsuccessful first bid for Newcastle's number 14. Which was worth around £110 million. Newcastle value Isak at £150 million, and it is widely reported that they would need to sign 2 strikers to replace their leading centre-forward as well as Callum Wilson before allowing him to leave for a fee in that region. The transfer window closes on September 1st, and the expectation remains that Isak will be a Liverpool player before the 7 p.m. deadline. Another wrinkle in the story comes with Liverpool heading to Tyneside for their second game of the new Premier League season on August 25th. It stands to reason that Newcastle may look to delay any deal for Isak until after that date so as not to strengthen the champions' chances of taking 3 points from St James's Park. There would still be a week to go until the window closes after that game, by which point Newcastle would clearly hope to have signed their new main striker. Chelsea's Nicholas Jackson, Porto's Samu Agahawa, Wolves' Jurgen Strand Larsen, Aston Villa's Ollie Watkins, and PSG's Goncalo Ramos have all been mentioned as targets, while Brentford's Yohan Wissa is considered their likely Wilson replacement. In other news, Parma centre-back Giovanni Leone has been watched closely by Liverpool, and the club are described as having started to really build their interest. Liverpool's needs at centre-back are evident, and Crystal Palace captain Mark Guehi has headlined the list of targets throughout this summer, though a deal has yet to advance. The club have also been linked with young options in the position, including Leone, Joel Ordonez of Club Brugge, and Wolfsburg's Konstantinos Kouliarakis. Leone is a name that has started to be more strongly linked, and transfer journalist Fabrizio Romano has now described Liverpool as really interested. Talking on the Here We Go podcast, Romano reports that Liverpool are really considering the 18-year-old defender who is on their shortlist. Liverpool started following and monitoring this player, including him on the shortlist, and now I can tell you they start really building their interest, he stated. The Italian centre-back has been linked to clubs in his homeland, including Inter Milan, after they appointed former Parma manager Cristian Chivu to replace Simone Inzaghi. Leone's price tag is prohibitive for the majority of Italian clubs, with Parma seeking at least £34.6 million for the highly rated centre-back. Romano seeks to say that Liverpool have to decide whether they opt for a young player or one who can guarantee an immediate impact, but in an ideal world the club acquire both this summer. Leone is considered a huge prospect after a breakout year in Serie A that concluded with 17 appearances at the age of just 18, with Romano describing him as probably the biggest young star we have in Italy in his position. The Mail's Lewis Still and Liverpool journalist David Lynch have both previously name-checked Leone as a centre-back the club have been monitoring. Standing at 6'5" and with a strong frame, he already has an imposing presence and can offer an injection of pace coming out of defence. While he still has further development to undergo when it comes to growing into his body, he is physical in duels and can dominate without giving away too many fouls. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.